Welcome to another video of mine. This is going to be so valuable for you. Let me tell you what we are going to discuss in this video. So in this video, I'm going to be going over some different aspects that will help you become a magnet to everything that you desire in your life. And this can be academic success, this can be like good relationships, this can be having a successful business, whatever your desire might be, right? And this isn't limited to just one desire or one goal or one milestone, right? You can achieve multiple milestones at once if you start following this method. And you can trust me because this is coming from someone who started a business from scratch and has scaled it to 6 figures in like 2 years. And I didn't take any investments from my parents, so it wasn't that I had generational wealth that really affected the way I was running my business. I started from zero, right? The second thing that I have achieved using this method is academic success. So getting like A plus across all my tests, across all my exams, and really just winning in competitions and all of that. And I have so many more milestones that I will go deep into another video, but let's keep this one short and really practical for you. So the key, and we're getting right into this, the key to becoming a magnet to your desires is being detached. And I have explained this so many times. This is my favorite topic to talk about. What does being detached mean, Syed? Being detached means that yes, you are going to be obsessed with your goal, you're going to be obsessed with your journey, but you are also going to have this mindset that if this doesn't work out, then it doesn't mean that I'm not successful. It doesn't mean anything personal about me. This hair strand is like annoying me so much. But telling yourself that if you do not achieve a certain goal, then you are not successful, or that you aren't worthy of success. If you didn't achieve one goal, then you don't have potential to win, you don't have potential to be successful, live a successful life, then you have a very wrong mindset. Milestones are just milestones. They don't mean anything personal about you. They shouldn't mean anything personal about you. I used to be the person who was like, if I don't get a 94 percentage this year, then I'm just a failure, right? Then I'm not going to be successful. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and I'm not worthy. Like, who is a person who cannot get a 94, right? When there are people who are getting 98 percentages. So I used to compare my success, my journey with other people who have totally different lives, different factors, different way of living, different different lives overall. So there are two things you need to understand from this. The first one is that you not hitting a goal doesn't mean anything about your worth as a human being. Second thing is that you do not have to compare your success, your journey with someone other. Like, social media has destroyed your minds, right? Like, you are out there, you are sitting, you are scrolling on mobile phones, and you are like, these 15-year-olds are making millions. What am I doing with my life? They have different journey. Some people start business, and their parents invest in that. Maybe your parents aren't that financially funded, right, that they can invest in your business. So your journey is going to take a bit longer, but that doesn't mean that you are going to fail. Some people thrive in business, some people thrive in jobs, right? If that is your dream job. Everyone has different journeys. Why are you comparing yourself with someone other? You also, there is one saying that I like a lot, and it is, you are getting sad because you are comparing your day 1 to someone's year 14. Like, you start your business, it's day 1, you haven't made any sales, and then you are like comparing yourself with Alex Amosi. Like, that doesn't make sense. He has been in this game for so long, right? And you are just on your day 1. Do not compare. Comparison is the killer of joy. And I'm going to make another separate video on this because this needs to be talked about. But in summary, just do not freaking compare your success, your journey with someone else. The second thing, we have talked about mastering detachment. We have this now. A key piece in this is emotional intelligence as well. That you are going to face so many hurdles, so many resistance, so many challenges in your journey, whatever your goal is, right? Because the path to success is going to be challenging. Because if it isn't, then you're walking on someone else's path. And this is again a saying that in really level or an analogy. It means that if your journey is really easy, if you aren't facing any struggles, if like everything just seems to go with the flow, like there are no challenges in your life, right? There are no problems that you have to deal with. That means that you're playing comfort in the comfort zone, right? You're playing small. Because imagine you're walking on a path and the path is clear, right? There are there is no trash, there is no there are no stones or rocks or sticks to distract you or to hurt you, right? That means someone has probably been on this path before, right? Someone has probably been through this path before and they have cleared it up for you, right? And that means you're walking on their path, not yours. Because if you were walking on your path, then it would be resistant. It would be challenging. It would be really problematic, right? You have to push yourself out of your comfort zone to become successful. That is how you become a magnet to your desires, to your dreams, to your goals, to your milestones, whatever they might be. That is really important. Your path, if it is easy, if it seems like everything is happening just too easily for you, no miracle, you are just walking on someone else's path. And I'm going to say it over and over again until you have this engraved in your mind. Okay, engraved is the word probably, right? Okay, engraved in your mind. Now, moving on to the third aspect of becoming a magnet to all of your successes, all of your desire, it is really just changing your mindset, changing your thoughts. Because if you're, close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Imagine your future version, your dream version, imagine her life. The way she walks, the way she talks, what she wears, what she eats, the kind of job she has, what kind of business is she running, all of her investments, how she lives her life, what are the kind of places, she travels, she goes to, what are her hobbies, every single thing. And now, where are you standing? You are very different from her. Why? Because that is your dream version, that is who you want to be. That is not who you are at the moment, but that is who you want to be. Now the change starts when from today you start acting like her. So for example, my dream version is making millions and she is just changing lives of human beings on the earth. She's doing a lot of charities, a lot of donations, because truly at the core of my soul, I want to make a lot of money because I want to help humanity, right? I want to help people, I want to help kids, orphanages, the people in the old age homes, the war in Gaza right now. I want to help those people. I want to fund for their relief. And that is why I make a lot of money. That is my dream version. But how do I start acting like her today? I started a business. Literally, I started a business because that is the first step of making money, right? Second thing, what does she do? She donates a lot. So I started researching on the different organizations, even though I didn't have the money at that time, and that is, I'm talking about, like a few years ago, even though that version of me didn't have money to invest and to, just provide to these organizations, but she started researching about them, she started gaining knowledge about that, and now I invest in those organizations. I help people. So you have to act like her today, you have to, and this is called embodiment. So start embodying, which is basically like start walking, talking like a dream version. Try spending one day in her shoes. One day. Just one day, and it will change your entire mindset. It will change your entire life. Because right now you're not in your dream version. So you wake up tomorrow, you eat like her, you talk like her, you do everything like her, and you'll become like her eventually. So this was the most important piece, and also another piece I would like to add here is your mindset. So start reframing your negative thoughts with the positive ones. So let's say you tell yourself a lot like I'm not good at maths. So start telling yourself that I'm good at maths, right? So every negative thought, turn it into a positive one. I'm never going to be successful in my business. Tell yourself whatever I touch turns to gold. Like that is the like the main part of this. You have to reframe all of your negative thoughts with the positive ones. So this starts with observation, this starts with awareness. So whenever like your words hold a lot of meaning, so every single day you are going through your regular routine and you have some thought come up in your mind, you are going to observe that, you are going to become aware of that. Like, is it negative? Is it positive? If it's negative, what is the exact opposite of that? Become so conscious of your thoughts, of your mindset, your life is going to change. I hope this video was really valuable for you. Comment if you want more such videos like this, and also if you have any content ideas, because I just want to provide what you guys want the most. So I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, have a great day.